Hey guys, happy holidays from the EB Group. This is Ali, and this is our new member. We're very excited to have him, Nick Starneri. Welcome, Nick. Can you go over a little bit about your background?
Sure thing, yeah. My background's actually in environmental studies, and after graduating and not really finding too many opportunities in the field, I was excited to get my real estate license. And starting at the beginning of this year, been excited to get that going. It's been actually a great journey so far, and I'm excited to get started here with the EB Group.
We're very excited to have you, Nick. Also, now that we're here, it's a great opportunity to talk about buying or selling during the winter season. A lot of the times people are not sure exactly how to approach it, so we figured that we can go over it right now. During the winter season, the market is bound to slow down. That's both on the buying and the selling side. However, if you are very motivated to make the new purchase or sell your property, this can be an excellent strategy for a lot of people. There's not going to be much competition. Let's say you're going to buy a property. There's not going to be many buyers during during this time in the market. Same with sellers. Chances are you're going to be you're going to have the only for sale sign on your block. So you're not going to be competing with 1,000 houses. When fighting to get the top dollar for that. So that's a really good thing to think about. If you guys are really motivated, definitely consider selling your property during this time. Also, we are in COVID season. Nick, can you kind of talk about the precautionary measures?
Yeah, actually, just leading into the winter season, actually, it's a great time to talk about COVID. It's actually almost feels safer than ever to show homes and bring people through rentals, things like that. There's a lot of safety precautions that real estate agents are using right now, including hand sanitizing, wearing gloves, foot booties when you're walking through homes, and of course wiping off doorknobs, counters if you happen to touch them, things like that. Also, if people are feeling a little bit anxious about actually physically going and doing showings, a lot of agents are doing Zoom calls, which is a great way of showing homes that way, or even discussing listings and things like that. So safer than
We're
ever.
going to talk about interest rates and unemployment. So what is going on with the interest rates and unemployment?
Well, the interest rates are still very low, so that's great. Unemployment is at an all-time high, I believe, compared to last year. I think we're at 9.3%.
Yes, exactly. California, 9.3% of unemployment rate. But yeah, the interest rates are unbelievable. I just have a client that they are getting a loan. It's an FHA spot approval loan. I just got notified by the lender that they are getting 2.25%. Unbelievable.
That's
You know?
crazy.
It's really crazy, which is great. It's an opportunity for a lot of home buyers out there. The cost of financing is really low, right? Which is great.
Yeah, and what about unemployment? Unemployment is at an all-time high, and that means that if a lot of people are losing their homes, they can't afford it, they might lose their homes. There's going to be a lot of NODs next year.
Foreclosures.
NODs are notice of defaults, which are pre-foreclosures, right? And so if you know of anyone that needs help with that, give us a call, right? We can help them with that, help them save the home or save the equity.
Yeah, that's right. We have, these programs that help a lot of people, right? Pre-foreclosure prevention program. It helps you bring your loan current if you are not able to do so. In the meantime that we prepare the property, it will help you saving your property out of foreclosure to avoid it. We help you with options to find a way to solve that issue that you have on hand, right? If you are missing your payments or having issues with your mortgage loan. So that's one way, right? However, one of the options, if for any reason you want to move to another property, another home that is more affordable to you, we can always help you selling it, right? And if you don't have the money to fix it, we have the cosmetic repair program, right? You want to explain a little bit about it, Priscilla?
Yeah, so the cosmetic repair program that we have is where we front you the money to fix it up and get it on the market at the highest purchase price possible, at the highest market value. So it makes it more appealing. It gets buyers to buy it quickly, right?
Exactly, right? They get excited about seeing your property all fixed, all nice, and we usually get, you know, a bunch of offers, people competing to buy those, especially in this market, right? Honestly, you know, what we've seen, maybe like 47.5% in California properties have sold above market value, right? Because, you know, we're in a seller's market, still we're in a seller's market, right? And if you fix it, you make it nice, you know, you prepare your property before you sell it, obviously you're gonna have more buyers' attention, more eyeballs in it, more competition to get your property, and what it does, consequently, it increases the value of your property and sells for more, right?
Right.
Another thing that we offer, we help you, you know, if you don't have the funds, you know, this is another service that we provide. We stage your property. That's part of the preparation to sell your property. Curb appeal, we prepare the landscape for you to sell faster and for top dollar, obviously, right?
Right.
Anything else, Priscilla, you wanna talk
No.
about? What about inventory? What's going on in the market right now?
Right. So the inventory is pretty low still, which makes it a seller's market, right? During this winter time, it's a great time to still list your property because of low inventory, which means you have less competition with other sellers. So all the buyers that are pre-qualified and looking to buy a home, they're still there. They're gonna look at your property first, right? You're gonna be one of the only ones, and so which causes another bidding war, which is great also. And if you take advantage of the programs, make it look nice, it shouldn't be too long on the market. And what I love about it is that you have the leverage to say how long you can stay on the property, because a lot of people don't want to move during the holidays. So you can rent it back, you can lease back, or you can just have like a longer escrow. So we can negotiate all those terms for you. So a lot of people who are worried about not listing their property during this time in the holidays, you know, you don't have to worry about that. Especially we're in December, January will come quick, and we understand that nobody wants to move during the holidays, but we can definitely work our way around that.
Right.
So
Everything
keep that in
becomes
mind.
negotiable, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's right. And you know, so yeah, like Priscilla said, inventory is really low. What we foresee in 2021, God knows what's gonna happen, right? But you know, since we're going through this unemployment, not a lot of homes in the market right now, which is helping a lot of sellers to sell their property for more. You know, over almost close to 50% of the properties have sold above market value. So, however, this market might change in 2021 due to all these facts that we see in our economy, you know, due to COVID-19, and you know, we've been in this market for quite some time already,
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
12 years, right? Usually the market changes every 10 years, you know, it's a cycle, right? However, you know, in 2021, I think that's gonna be different, right? We're gonna see a lot of NODs, notice of default, you know, homeowners who might be not be able to pay their mortgage loans, properties that are gonna go in foreclosure. So that's gonna make the prices on your properties that, you know, if you wait and sell the property later on, it might make a difference, right? By thousands of dollars. You might have to drop the price of the sale price on the property, right? Because you're gonna have more competition. That's what usually happens, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's exactly right.
Now, on the buyer side, Priscilla, on the buyer side, we know the interest rates are really low, right? And the cost of financing is really low.
Right.
What do you recommend to a new home buyer? You know, somebody who is purchasing a new home, or like for the first time, right? Buying a home. Should they buy right now or buy later on?
You should always buy right now. Right now is always the good time to buy, because the sooner you buy, the sooner you start accumulating equity, right? The sooner you get more familiar with it, the sooner that you can refinance if you need to. Sometimes with the first time home buyers, they purchase and then after 6 months they refinance to get out of the MI, and then their payment goes lower, of course. Or they can purchase another property because last year the way it looked, a lot of properties in 6 months they increased in equity quickly,
That's right.
starting last year.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's another good thing to think about. Like, don't wait to start building your equity and purchase your home, right?
Right. You know, something that I was thinking about right now, I've seen a lot of people now with, you know, kids at school taking classes online, and a lot of us working from home, right? There's a lot of people who is moving, not necessarily out of California, but from places very expensive in California, but to other places that are more affordable, right? That's happening right now. Do you notice?
Yeah, moving outside of LA towards like Palmdale, Riverside,
Right.
Lancaster, Corona, outside.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, thank you guys for watching our video. I hope this helps, and don't forget,
Comment, like, and subscribe.
subscribe.